Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Welcome back to Chapel Hill Mall. Chapel Hill vibes.
They took all the tables out.
We're back at Chapel Hill Mall. Looking around where the Sbarro used to be, you can see not a lot has changed since the last time I was here. It's where Camelot Music used to be. This video is going to be about the mall and about the JC Penney. JC Penney was the first anchor store, and it is the last. This could be the end of the mall. Hey, there's Kristen from Let's Go to the Mall. We're checking out the old Spencer's. Guy sleeping in a chair. Many of the spaces are vacant and many more are closing here in the coming months. Due to the coronavirus, some stores have not reopened yet and some of them are only reopening to sell off remaining stock, including the JC Penney. This video was shot over the course of 2 different trips to the mall. The first time, most of the stores hadn't reopened yet from the initial shutdown. The JC Penney was already slated to close from the beginning of the year. The rest of the mall seemed like it was in alright shape, but a lot of the stores when they reopen will be having liquidation sales.
JC
Just pulling that handle.
This one? Oh.
It's just...
Well, that's where the COVID started.
The JC Penney at Chapel Hill was opened in 1966, a few months before the actual mall was open. For more than half a century, JC Penney operated this location, serving the local community of Akron, Cuyahoga Falls, and Talmadge. We came back to the mall on the day JC Penney reopened. Through the years, the mall has had many services, such as a beauty salon, a portrait studio, an eyeglass center, and a few years ago they started selling a small selection of appliances. JC Penney announced in early 2020 that the Chapel Hill store would be closing that April. At the same time, the owners of Chapel Hill were behind in tax and utility payments. In early March, while the store liquidation sale was going on, the state of Ohio made the decision to close non-essential retailers because of the COVID-19 virus.
Oh look, a sharper image thing for you to store your nuts in. Just store my nuts.
Why would you like?
Because somebody's gotta put your nuts somewhere.
In the midst of the virus, many large retail chains could not sustain suspended operations and filed for bankruptcy. JC Penney filed for Chapter 11 restructuring on May 15, 2020. JCP's stock dropped to 15 cents a share. As things slowly started to return to normal, the mall reopened in mid-May of 2020. The fate of the JC Penney still remained uncertain.
That's what it used to look like.
A week after the mall reopened, it was announced that May 27th the store would open its doors again, and the Everything Must Go sale would continue on June 4th, with the final days of the store being open to the public in mid-July. This store is very large with 2 floors, the first floor catering mostly to women, the second floor catering mostly to men. JC Penney plans to permanently close 242 stores as part of their Chapter 11 restructuring, leaving them with around 600 stores nationwide. With the closing of this store, Chapel Hill loses its last anchor tenant. As far as I know, there are no future plans for the site. Shoe department would be like the next biggest store. You can't even enter through the mall. Employees of the mall tell me there might be about 2 months left before the doors are closed forever. Because of current social distancing guidelines, no one's been able to ride the carousel for the last 3 months, and I don't know if anyone will ever get to ride it again. Well, that was Chapel Hill Mall. Thanks a lot for watching.
They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why do they do me that way? Go ahead, do it.
Dr. Love will see you now.
You love garlic.
I know.
Your attraction to others is...
And Dr. Love says,
Hot-blooded.
You attract these to hang.
So, like, I don't know how to skate anymore, but
I think Dave is very spry for a boy his age.
yeah, I'm 80.
Security guy was coming. Boy, he was coming. But boy, he was coming. I seen him.
Behind the scenes.